As a man, it is so easy nowadays to self-destruct. It is so easy to destroy your life with just a few habits that will compound over time and will compound rather rapidly. If you want to destroy your life, it is very simple. You have to choose short-term pleasures over long-term fulfillment. You can choose from a list, a plethora of habits that will destroy your life. For example, drugs, alcohol, Netflix, scrolling, seeking woman's validation, so on and forth. You just need a few of those habits to destroy your life completely. And it's not obviously what I recommend, but there's a way out of it. I myself have given up alcohol when I was really, really young after 3 months in a meditation center. So I've been alcohol free for almost 18 years. And also, I've given up porn a few years ago and I've never looked back. And those decisions will compound over time in making me a better person, a person who is healthy, a person who is fit, a person who does not objectify women and does not seek sexual gratification at any cost. That will compound over time. Awesome. But obviously, as a human being living in this modern day in life, I still do have some temptation, especially with food. When it comes to food, I do have a bit of an addiction that I'm working on. I do have cigarettes when I go out with my friends, but this is something I'm also working on. We all have our temptations in life. What we should do is to choose wisely because each we look at our life consciously. That's the thing. You have to look at your life consciously and survey the habits you have right now. And when you are aware of the habits you have on a day to day basis, you can fast forward to 5 years and see the result of those habits if you are to indulge with the same consistency. Whether they are good or bad, if they are good, they will compound and make you a person that is reaching its fullest potential. However, if you have certain bad habits that you are indulging in, that you indulge in consistently, they will also compound. So once you are aware and you have surveyed your life and surveyed those habits, you could make a conscious decision to let go of certain habits or to indulge in them in moderation and add or replace those bad habits with good habits. For example, for me, when I gave up porn, I was already meditating, but for me, what you can do when you give up porn is replace it with mindfulness and meditation. That will help you tremendously, not only for porn, but for any addiction and any bad habits you have in your life. If you are someone who loves eating and are not in control of your food, meditation will help, obviously. But working out will help a lot. It will help you shed the extra fat, but it will also put you into certain discipline to work out, to want to eat better food, to be stronger and have more testosterone and all those good things. If you're an alcoholic, going to the gym will help, meditation will help, and spending time by yourself will help. A lot of those bad habits can be replaced with better habits, things that will compound over time. The guide for me to not self-destruct your life is very simple. Is you want to replace those short-term pleasures with things that will bring you long-term fulfillment. So if you survey your life and you have all those bad habits, you can replace them. Not only you will not suffer the consequences of all those bad habits anymore because they will not compound over time. Even if you indulge every now and then, it's okay because you are not doing them consistently. But at the same time, you have replaced them with good habits that will compound over time. So instead of going down with bad habits, your life will go up and up and up. So you have a choice to make. You can either fast forward to a much better life or fast forward to a life that will be much worse. Because that's the bad habits compound to a worse life, whereas good habits compound to a better life, a much better life, a life you cannot even fathom. But it's one step at a time and it's not linear, but you should look at those habits and give them up slowly but surely and replace them slowly but surely with better habits. And your life will change tremendously as it did for me. And I'm saying I'm still struggling with certain bad habits like eating a lot of food. I'm not fat, I'm very fit, but still, I'm still struggling with that. And there is something I want to let go of. But it takes time. Be indulgent with yourself. Be compassionate with yourself and understanding with yourself. And do not work against yourself. Do the things slowly and surely. And more importantly, relax. Do not beat yourself up. Give yourself some grace. Thank you so much for listening. I'm Sebastian, your addiction recovery coach, and I'm here to help those of you who want to own, desexualize their mind and other addictive compulsions and behaviors. And I'm sure I can links in the description box. See you very soon.